and Tessier will lead the field in the green. 25 laps on tap for the Knicks Pit Stop Legends. Kyle Souza gives them the green flag, and Martinez, shot out of a cannon, gets a jump in at turn 2.
Brandon Martinez sets the pace down the back straightaway while Mason Tessier tries to hang on to the outside. Dylan Calabro right there down low as they come off of 4 like a swarm. Down across the stripe. Outside lane opens up, and they're 3 wide, going down into 1.
The field will buzz 3 wide into turn number 2. Martinez, Tessier, your leaders. Vanessa and Calabro race side by side. Behind them into turn number 4. It is a battle for 3rd and a battle for 5th, with Helger and LaBelle racing for 5th side by side. LaBelle trying to use that outside groove to one-up Helger.
Ryan Vanessa working that outside lane as they hit turn 3. The bottle rocket trying to shoot off the corner as he evens up with now the 99 of Richie Helger, who slides in down to the inside. Brendan LaBelle working right behind him as the 13 of Jacob Burns threads his way through the field.
Off of 4, Brandon Martinez remains in the lead at lap number 4. Behind them, though, it is a battle still for that 3rd position between 2 Richie Helger cars. Dylan Calabro, Richie Helger Jr. side by side give the advantage to Helger off of 4.
Chase Silvia in the 117 working his way up through the pack as he hits turn number 1. They go 3 wide as Brendan LaBelle works that top lane down the backstretch into turn number 3.
Top 4 nose to tail into turn number 4. Martinez, Tessier, Helger, Newcomb now with Parsons and Calabro tangoing for the 5th position. Behind them it's Vanessa, but up front Martinez looking comfortable as we hit lap 7.
Off the corner they come to complete lap number 7. It's Martinez setting the pace. A lot of pressure from behind. Mason Tessier sits 2nd. Richie Helger 3rd. Isaiah Newcomb, Josh Parsons, those are your top 5. Calabro sits 6th as he continues to backslide just a little bit off at turn number 4.
Calabro in search of his first career podium. Brandon Martinez, who leads, is in search of his first win in quite some time. Battle for the lead. Tessier and Martinez, wheel to wheel into 3.
Mason Tessier has been fighting bad luck all season long. Edges out at lap number 9, puts the 42 to the top of the leaderboard, and sets the pace down the back straightaway as Richie Helger tries to follow through down on the inside.
Isaiah Newcomb sits 4th with Josh Parsons sitting 5th. Both those drivers haven't won yet in 2025, but they're no stranger to victory lane in Seekonk. Up front, it is Tessier now, with Helger sitting a car length behind him. Martinez slides up, now battles with Parsons for the 4th spot, with Isaiah Newcomb sitting 3rd.
Field tight up at the top of the field as they roll down the back straightaway. Mason Tessier sets the pace down into turn 3. 2nd place is Richie Helger as they come off of 4. 12 laps up on the board in a battle for 3rd as Josh Parsons takes a look down to the inside of Newcomb, slides up into the number 3 spot off at 2.
Up front it is Tessier remaining out front. Helger tightly behind him with Parsons and Newcomb rounding out the top 4, top 6 single file as the leaders hit the backstretch.
Into 3 and 4 they go, and the 09 of Parsons closing right up on the 99 into turn number 1. 3 wide, deep in the field as they hit turn 1. You got the 04 of Wakefield down to the inside, taking that spot away.
And Jake Silvia now will fight back on the inside, try to take that position back. That's the battle for the 12th position. 12, 13, and 14. 3 cars fighting for 2 spots. Up front, it is Mason Tessier, who, when he looks in his rearview mirror, he sees a side-by-side battle for Josh Parsons and Richie Helger, with Newcomb now putting his dog in that fight for the 3rd position.
Into the turn number 3 they go, and Isaiah Newcomb sits right in the middle as they come off of turn number 4. Tessier continues to set the pace, looking for win number 1 as they roll down the back straightaway. Caution flag is out. 1 car around off of turn number 3, and that slows us up. That's the 116 of Jimmy Silvia, and we are slowed up with 17 laps up on the board. Josh Parsons will bring the field down off of turn number 4. 9 laps to go. Looking for the green as they wind up off of 4. We're back underway. Tessier up on the wheel, down into 1 with Parsons working that top side.
As the leaders to the back straightaway, it is Parsons exploding using that 2nd groove. He will, for the moment, take the lead away from Tessier as the leaders come off of 4. Tessier will win it right back. but Helger and Newcomb look to make some noise behind them.
Chase Silvia working that third groove down off of turn number 2, trying to work his way up towards the top of the field as the top two are locked in a side-by-side battle. Richie Helger down to the inside, 3 wide for the lead, down into 1.
They split the difference on Tessier. Parsons now uses that second groove again and takes the lead away from Helger into 3 and 4. Helger will work that inside. He has the momentum. He has the room, but Parsons crosses up, takes a spot away with 6 laps to go.
Down the backstretch, Josh Parsons looking for the victory here tonight as he sets sail down into turn number 3. 2 car lengths ahead of Richie Helger with 5 laps to go. Tessier, Martinez, and now Burns up inside the top 5.
Jacob Burns has been patient, started 10th, and has now found himself in the 5th position with LeDuc during a little dirt biking up in turn number 2. We stay green. 4 circuits to go, and Josh Parsons in search of win number 1 in 2025.
Into 3 and 4 they go, and Parsons is a nice, comfortable 5-car length advantage with 3 more circuits to go. Across the stripe and down into turn number 1. Martinez is back up inside the top 3. Here comes Burns up on his tail as they roll down the backstretch. The 42 of Tessier back to 5th. Zach Martinez sits 6th as they roll off of turn 4. Here comes Burns taking a look to the inside of Martinez as Brandon shuts the door.
1.5 laps to go for Josh Parsons, who has 10 car lengths of separation between him and Richie Helger, with Jacob Burns knocking on the door of Martinez. White flag in the air for your leader, Josh Parsons.
Down the backstretch for the final time, Josh Parsons leads the charge down into 3 and 4. Checkered flag up in the air. Parsons adds his name to the winners list in 2025. Second place going to the 99 of Richie Helger, and rounding out the podium is Brandon Martinez. Ladies and gentlemen, Josh Parsons. We'll give him a second to get the helmet off, and there it is. In all, Josh, a great run tonight. Some good challenges late in the race.
Absolutely. I mean, we definitely had the fastest piece tonight. Can't thank Nicholas Scola enough for that one. I mean, we were on rails all day, and we just got really lucky there.
You said all year that the car's been fast. You haven't been in the right place at the right time. You saw that opening, jumped out front, and never looked back.
Absolutely. I saw them battling and just kind of settling out, and I knew that if I wanted to get up there, I needed to start making moves. So, I'm glad that, they understand exactly what's going on. They knew how we all race, great racers to be up against, and, we definitely had the fastest piece tonight, and it showed.
Well, I know you got a lot of people to thank for getting you up here in Victory Lane.
Absolutely. Got to thank Mom, Dad, of course, all the friends and family that come out, Nicholas Scola Racing for giving me this badass piece, Dire Visuals, G&G Silk Screening, Triple G Scaffolding, J. Parsons Trucking, and everybody else that keeps me coming every week.
Congratulations. Welcome to Victory Lane. Josh Parsons. Richie, took you a little bit of time to get through that traffic and a challenge late for the lead, but came up just a little bit short.
Yeah, it was close. We've had a couple rough weeks, and it's glad to be back.
Car looked real good tonight coming up through. It's got to feel real good to be back challenging for wins.
Yeah, it feels good. We just built this car this winter and finally figured it out.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I want to thank my dad, my mom, my brother, Amy, my grandfather, Helger South Coast Power Equipment, Helger Bros Construction, Kyle Casper, Mikey LaFort III, and just everyone that comes out and helps.
Great run. Second place for Richie Helger. And rounding out our podium tonight, Brandon Martinez. And Brandon, you've been fast. You haven't been that lucky, but tonight you ran a good race.
I don't know if luck has anything to do with it. I think it's the lack of skill. I'm pretty washed up at this place, but I'm trying to figure it out again.
It's been an Achilles heel for you the last few years. What is it going to take to get you back up to the top?
It's just repetitions. I took 5 years off and just started racing again this year. Did a couple races last year, but it's just going to take a lot of reps.
Some good competition out there. I know you got your work cut out for you.
Oh, yeah. Everybody here is super fast. It's a lot of fun. That's why we come every Friday. The competition's great, and the racing's good. It's not a little bit of a bumping and running and stuff, but nothing crazy, nothing malicious. It's a lot of fun.
Well, I know you got some people you want to thank.
Well, I'd like to thank my man Bro over here. His past birthday on Monday. Tried to get the dub for him tonight. Couldn't do it. His brother did it for him, though.
Congratulations. Welcome back to the podium. How about a round of applause for our top three for our Knicks Pit Stop legends? Finishing third, Brandon Martinez. Second place to Richie Helger Jr. And taking down his first win of the season, Josh Parsons.